Fucking in between waves, soaking boxes, first 5 minutes of the game. The best gameplay ever.
I mean, we're at 7 minutes here.
Well, it never stops.
Just a small thing for you, Temu, at 8 minutes. You end up taking doubles here. I would prefer if you hold the wave for Geist and have Geist take these. Or, you know, prep these and then go hold the wave and then let Geist get last hit on them.
So, the way I think about these, the buffs are permanent, right? But the value you get from Sinners is not more than you get from sitting on the waves. And like, I should probably just prep him and then bring him over and like go hold, right? Kind of like you're saying. But I don't know if we want priority to always be on like slot 1 or slot 2 for those. I think it's more important that we're just clearing them as quickly as possible.
I mean, I agree. My thing is, I'd rather get the buffs on Geist, and Geist can clear them just as fast as you can.
It's fair, she just has to drop waves to do it. At least one wave. In like an ideal circumstance where I prep everything, she slides over, gets the 2 last hits in good sequence, and comes back.
Yeah.
That's usually about 1 wave missed.
I mean, or like... I mean, here against Rem, it's very important that we're on doubles right away. So, I'm not mad that you took them. Someone on our team needs to take them. I would like to coordinate to get that on Ven or Egg, depending on who's playing M1. So
I don't know how worth it is for us to go through all of the motions of doing that, because it's not like you can even guarantee M1 favorable rolls on the hard stats you get out of those.
I mean, is there a stat that Geist that's going to pop out of a Sinner that Geist doesn't want?
I mean, I'd want cooldown on me over Geist, but other than that, yeah, I think she probably wants every single one.
Also, it's not like a ton of setup that we're doing. It's just cleared wave, Temu hold, Ven runs over. It's like 1 comm.
It's not the difficulty of doing it that I'm questioning. It's just the value of them compared to like the value of the win.
I mean, ideally, like, Geist just clears wave faster and then takes doubles between wave.
I'm curious, what build does our Geist have by this point? Like if you hold tab. Okay.
Anyways, we can move on from that.
I was just trying to judge Geist's fighting strength.
Yeah.
I was very scared this match, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you spectate me like any point, like I'm playing super passive. I mean, the first time playing like a sort of carry role, like in a real match.
I mean, in this kind of position, that's kind of how we want you to play. Like, we don't have prio on the other side of the map. You still have your Guardian here. You're by yourself over here. We have like everybody allocated blue. So we're not looking for you to do anything over here, right? And it would be a mistake of you to try and like dive a Guardian or something.
Makes sense.
But yeah. Here real quick one I wanted to look at. We take this Guardian. Who dat? Oh, Dalt's here. We take this Guardian. Morphe's pretty strong at this point. Morphe backs off here to go do what, tier 1? I think in situations like this, like we had numbers around here, we can just rotate over towards their Sinners. You don't have to commit super hard for it, but if they're going to give it to us, then take it.
Take it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think they would be hesitant to walk up and fight us there.
Especially I have Dome, and I could have helped out with an invade there.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up because I want to see what vision we had. We know Billy's around. I think we knew Yamato was around.
Also, just as a side note, I want to say like 3 15-minute earn. I'd actually rather use my Dome just in like a skirmish or a catch situation rather than like a big objective use like you get mid to late game. So like that's kind of an ideal situation for my ulti, is us to force some sort of an engagement on top of us for their Sinners, and then we for sure win that.
Yeah. Your Dome is very nice for securing earn turn in.
I have a question. Is Morphe here?
Morphe's not here.
No, he's not. Darn. I was gonna ask, what do you guys think about, like, say you're in Morphe's position right now, and you're about to head to fight for buff and earn contest? What do you think about just topping yourself off with healing right now?
You are tweaking, bro.
That is a really, really small thing, but I for sure do that
Okay.
with my healing, right?
'Cause I see some people not doing it, which makes me wonder if I'm incorrect for doing it sometimes.
Nah, the
Top yourself
cooldown on
up?
it's low as fuck. Is it not? Am I crazy?
It's like a
Did I
minute,
remember wrong?
70 seconds.
70 seconds.
Yeah.
It does
That's-
give you sprint speed, so it does help you rotate.
The cycle of like events in this game is probably a little bit greater than 1 minute. So I don't, and it's not something you use in
Yeah.
the fight. So yes, I think
Okay.
I see it that way at least.
I like our setup here. We cleared out blue wave. We've got 5 over here. We'll be by buff. Do they clear this wave? They do. Great.
Anna's in the back of their head.
So here, like, we get the prio on blue, right? This allows us to rotate earlier, which makes this fight better for us than it is for them. We don't need to go frame and crazy.
William's on the roof.
Heading to blue.
That's not the playing Apollo, I can tell. We do have to be careful with things like this because we are leaving Ven alone on this urn. Now, if Ven
Guys,
is
that not
playing
fine?
like Billy, this is worse. But because Ven's playing Geist can just threaten to swap and prevent them from picking up with that. Which is what he does. And then we come back and get the urn, so it's all good. But yeah.
And we got a kill in that excursion and came immediately back. I think that's fine, right?
It's just the... Like I said, if that's a Billy or something in that situation, you're either forcing Billy to burn ultimate or to potentially die to prevent the urn pickup. Like, you guys forced a 4-on-1 with the silver, which is great. You guys get the kill quickly. But you're kind of doing the same thing to your Geist in this situation. Now, again, because it's Geist, this is perfectly fine. I just want to put that into your heads to be mindful of. We're doing this play to secure urn pickup, so don't lose sight of that. I don't know if you guys had that in mind with that play, that we have a Geist, and that Geist can hold that against 2 or 3. But, hey, Morphe.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Morphe. We're watching your mistakes.
I was gonna say we're gonna give Morphe the healing right mini camp.
Now, the replay could be bugged, so...
No, I almost every time use him right when I can.
Yeah, it was a very...
Morphe, that's the
nitpicky
second
thing.
time.
That's why we're joking.
Morphe, that's the second time.
The second time, what?
What is this movement? My guy.
I have 1 stamina.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You can make it over there on 1 stamina, right?
Gonna have to put you on adult plan. Some movement.
I'm not hearing about movement,
Feel adult
mana, and Temu.
It's only because
I guess I could.
My
I
movement's
guess I
actually
could
really
hear.
good.
I guess I could hear it from Dalt, but no.
See, Dalt, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Is there a big difference between
Okay,
kill
fuck
secure
you.
and sharing? Like a team will gain the kill there? Like, what's the difference?
There is no.
The difference is that
he could have done nothing there, and he gonna get an assist and a trophy collector's stack. That is just a kill
Does it
steal.
split even though?
no,
Regardless of kill?
no.
Or does
So,
it both gain?
so the difference is getting a kill solo makes one person feel good. Getting a kill and someone else getting an assist makes 2 people feel good.
But he
Like, I
was close
legitimately
enough
don't know.
to-
Does it split the souls evenly, or does it matter?
No, the person that kills gets more souls.
Yeah. Let me look it up. Deadlock wiki.
Yeah, solo kills give more, but the person that kills someone gets more souls.
I thought if you were part of like a 2 or 3 man gank, combined between the 2 or 3 of you, you get slightly more than if one person.
Collectively, yes,
what's the
but
word?
individually, in terms of who
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
more
yeah.
souls. Yeah.
Hero
Like, it's
kill
more
souls
value
are
to share.
distributed between nearby players with the following rate: 125%, 57%, 28%, 17%, so on for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players.
I mean, look, I know I operate
So you
broke, but that doesn't mean that it hurts.
You get the
No,
most
wait, hear
souls
me
for
out.
solos.
Curious.
We have been in this situation, like I'm playing with Podrick and he gets 4 kills in lane, and I'm playing Yamato and I feel like shit the whole game because he's like 2k ahead of me.
Yeah.
And that happened on our REM game too. So like it definitely means something, you know?
I'm not saying it's meaningless. I'm saying we're at the point in the game where it's like, look, we should just be slamming the kill. And
Yeah,
then
unless
don't
it's
know.
unless it's free to give over, like you slept someone and they're at 1 HP.
That Yamato was kind of free because he was surrounded by me and by Dalt there.
Nah, I'm gonna tell
Counterpoint.
Temu to throw
I
a
want-
grenade every time. I think.
I think it's
It's-
fine.
It's not like
I
I'm
want-
intentionally getting last hits. Like I do think about that, but the majority of the time, it's just kill the person and move on. Because tempo's important. No,
I
like
don't group
just
kill. Doesn't it not matter if it's just a 1v1? Like other than exactly a 1v1, it doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
No, the
It
person
does.
who
But,
gets
like,
the kill does
but it's-
receive additional souls.
But I'm talking like if it's like a 3 or 4 stack, it's like such a small fucking difference that it doesn't matter. I think it only matters in like a 1v1 or a 1v2,
yeah,
where
it's
it like
not that
makes an
big of a
impactful difference.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
we're
that
grouped
is
up. I
fair.
don't think we really give a shit. But like, because I feel like it's so diminishing after if there's 3 or 4 people that are gonna get a kill or like that are gonna be like in the range. I don't think it fucking matters. But like the 1v1 or the 1v2, I think it matters. But I don't think it matters.
All right, let me ask this question. Is anyone in here going to intentionally grief someone else's souls from a kill?
No.
Only Morphes.
well, yeah, only Morphes.
I want.
Okay,
I want
hear me
Morpheus.
out. Hear me out. I'm not gonna say this like egotistical shit, but when Morpheus ahead, Lash-Back is happy.
All right,
Am I right or not?
I am
Yes.
ending this discussion.
You're very right. Also, I want the smug doorman portrait.
With our setup for pickup was great. Our setup for drop off is a bit slow. Because pod goes back here. It was a little earlier.
I think we calmed that though, don't we?
You were
I
See,
felt like
I
that was a
ha-
clean calm because I remember slowing down intentionally because somebody said something.
well. I haven't heard the comms from this. I don't have them.
Do you want me to stream the game? Because I haven't uploaded all of the 3. I
But
only
the,
had uploaded 1.
yeah.
I
I should've-
overestimated my
I-
internet speed.
So hang on.
Here,
So the
my
thing
brain-
here, we could have Geist. Like I know we typically want Geist in one side, Bebop in the other with our setup. We could just have Geist go to this urn, and then we can take better advantage of this death timer.
Yeah, I think the call was to have Geist go back to the lane, which, in hindsight, wasn't correct.
Yeah. I know typically with our setup we want to have the M1 over on pickup early on until they're ready to spike. But I think in the sake of tempo, like you have a Geist with ult. She's still gonna do something in this fight, right? Now ideally it's not pod over here because we want pod tossing down bells. That is going to be better at Urn than a Geist with ult at this point in the game.
Yeah,
But-
so like in a perfect world,
Small
It's
nitpick.
Ig
I
over
don't
here.
have max spell yet, so they don't have a long lifetime.
Yeah, I think still Doorman is so good around Urn
Yes, you are correct.
that
Just
like
My
it's
thought into this.
go ahead.
We wanted the Bebop for the hook or the pick. We always want the doorman because it's doorman on an objective. Same thing for Kelvin. We don't want Kelvin staying in side lane. An argument could be made if he doesn't have ult, but he's running the urn here. I'm strong at 11k, so I want to be in this fight, even if I don't have ult, but I'm gun Bebop, so the ult's not as much of a zoning factor. That's my thought going into this.
do you want to be in that early on Gun Bebop? What are his thresholds like? When's he really spiking?
After Headhunter is first spike. I don't know the later spikes as well as I should, but I have 2 points in every ability going into this fight.
So roughly there.
Roughly there. Like, I'm at my mid-game spike, so to speak, and I'm up 2k, at least on most people in the lobby.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because mentally I'm in a different spot when I think about you at this point in the game because of what you normally play.
Yeah, it's weird, because I have both my 4.8k spikes in both gun and vitality right now. I've got 2 points in every ability, I'm up on the lobby, and I have a hook going at Urn.
I mean, looking at the state of the game right here, I would say just Ven can just stay here. And then pod, if you're half health, you want to back, you can freely do that without losing tempo.
I was just worried right here that Geist was going to die, so I stayed in.
Yeah. I think this is would be on Ven to not take this trade. Because you are firmly weak side now. All of our strength on the map is moving to the other side. So not the time for an aggressive trade near the Guardian. Like, I would just clear the wave and then, you know, take this tier 3 camp, take this roof camp, take your boxes, defend Guardian as best you can. But that's all we need you to do there.
Yep.
But we'll fast forward it.
Move along, please. They destroyed the Guardian on blue. Heading to green.
Headed to green.
You probably need to drop burn and pick it back up here.
If it's ticking, it's gonna be disabled. I make that mistake,
Yeah.
and it actually cucks us a little bit.
Yeah, I was a little worried watching this.
A blue walker is under attack.
I'd say just in general to be safe, like once you, and you did this to your credit, like once you get over blue lane, if we're not easily dunking it immediately, just drop it, pick it back up, and then I
Yeah,
would
once
say,
I get to this rooftop, I gotta do another one.
yeah,
Because I got the mid lane one down, but like if I'm not just dunking it immediately, I gotta do it again.
Yep.
I gotta cycle it again.
and then it's just a discipline thing on it.
Because here, I'm really hoping for an opportunity, which we get.
Yeah, sorry to. I just want to show Pod's POV on this because I know we had kind of mixed comms on this because
That is
Egg is
a
like
lot of builds.
we don't have the space, we shouldn't turn this in. Pod is looking at what, 3 bells and
That's
thinking
like 800 damage.
and thinking there's no way that they want to contest us on this.
Do you want me to pull my VOD with the comms?
I do remember the comms are on this one because they were mixed. This is just for everyone's future reference when we're running Pod's Doorman and he is bell maxing. This is what he is doing at every urn.
I remember looking and seeing, oh, I'll go stand on that.
Oh, look. Billy's trying to ult him. Just go through the door. Play with Pod. Play by the door. Just go through the door.
We need to try to be a little bit more proactive with the door. Not Podrick. We as a team.
Yeah.
Because I think there are so much situations that we could do sick stuff by just door, you know?
Watching Pod work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pod is making all the space here. I know Morphe went back to grab Blue Wave. I don't hate that. In the future, when we're running Apollo, Morphe, I want you using your 2 on the drop-off to secure it.
Yeah. And from
'Cause-
here, now 3 of them went instantly from full health to half health.
Yeah.
Just
So-
the screenshot is ridiculous.
But yeah, I wanted to show that because this is what we're trying to do every time we pick Doorman.
What the pocket doing?
He went through the
Also, Egg kind of kills Dald here, unfortunately.
So I made a selective 1-for-1 trade to get myself fed at M1. I will take that 100% of the time.
There you go.
He said
And you know what?
absolutely kill Dalt, but for a purpose.
He said, bitch.
Oh,
Yep,
I'm so
exactly.
sad with this. If I played this better, I killed them.
Yeah, I was looking at this with Egg the other day, and it's hard for me to say what we could change, if anything, to make this fight better, because it feels disjointed. But on one side, we have a silver ulting into us. If we don't hook the silver and deal with her, we can't get to Morphe. If Morphe comes back to help deal with the silver,
Billy and
then
Yamato.
That takes the rest of their team toward us.
which, do we want that? Do we not want that? I don't know.
I
I think at that
Current-
point, like in that situation, I think we don't, because we had Podrick at 1 HP, we had Dalt at 1
Delta
HP,
one. Yeah.
and the only one that could fight was Egg, and we
Mhm.
killed Silver because Egg was able to fight. But if I bring Billy and Yamato to me to the fight,
Yeah.
I don't think we win that, because Yamato's gonna get resets and Billy's gonna heal, and it's gonna be catastrophe. But we still kill Billy. Someone goes in and kills Billy. And I don't know, I don't remember if they kill Yamato too. Because I made a parry on Yamato.
Yeah. Something to keep in mind, particularly in this game or any game where we're against Rem or Graves, is all of these fights are on a timer. Because Rem, if he's not here, he is just going to get wave prio elsewhere. Or he's going to get wave prio and then he's just going to rotate over to the fight. So the time that we have to take these fights is shorter than it normally would be. So like Rem here takes half of our walker because we extend this fight. Now we extend the fight because it's good for us, and we do win this fight. From
So yeah,
here,
we kill Billy and Yamato.
Yeah.
I don't. If
And
you
Brent.
bring them back to us, I don't think it goes as bad as you think it does. But maybe I'm
In the
misremembering.
moment, I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking,
It's-
okay, I need to fight here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
'Cause
spend a bunch of
even-
time on it because it's nitpicky, and I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
It
Like,
is.
I'm-
I just want to
Man-
share like when I think
Mana
about
said
it.
to me that I have a job, and my job is to be annoying as fuck to the enemy team. I'm doing my job. If I die doing my job, it's okay. It's part of the job, you know?
That's fine. I got nothing against that. I'm completely behind it. It's just
both-
my thought is for these fights try my best to kind of rendezvous at Ig and play it back to front where like if it goes super close and everybody's dying and Ig's the last one up, that's a good fight. In my mind. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if everyone else dies but Ig, we played it good. That's kind of how I look at it.
Or Guys
So
Slave.
it's good
So
transaction.
I think if
I-
you bring
I
them
do
back to
think-
us, it gets a lot bloodier. But I think Ig's still standing.
I do think if Egg is playing Bebop, I think it's okay if Egg dies, because I think it's part of the Bebop trade, you know? You have a lot of damage, you have a lot of pick, but you're squishy, or you're not squishy. You're a fucking giant robot that everybody can shoot, and everybody's gonna shoot. And
You're more
eventually
aggressive
you're gonna
and then-
die.
I don't know if we talked about this. I think we did, Egg, but around urns, if you're playing Bebop, and we're looking to turn in, like just look for your hook. If you hit it, great, get the pick. If you don't, then look to just laser to make space. I know it's not a huge laser because you're not speccing into it, but it's still something that they have to respect and can buy us some space for a turn in, especially in addition to the bells.
Yep, and I did laser in this fight. I just wasn't on bridge because of mixed comms. One thing I want to
Yeah.
understand though for making that call. So we are saying that if Pod is playing Bell, we are okay letting Pod make that call to say try to dunk it if he has bells on Urn. Is
Bell?
that
Yes, I would say
Bell
that
and
that's
a door out that you can immediately run through if things go south.
Pod. I'm gonna say that when you're playing this style of doorman around Urn, if you're there, and to your credit, you did here just a little long-winded. Just say that you made the space and to dunk it. That's it. But yeah, I think Pod is in a much better position to make that call than you are, unless you're like stacked on top of him.
I'm willing to try that, but I do have some concerns for that turning into a little bit of a coin flip. But I know it's at the detriment to their health when they have it flipped. My concern is just like if we jump in without numbers, that they can still knock it. But I'm willing to try this and accept it as is.
I mean, Pod, don't call to dunk it if they are actively looking to tank the bells and to knock the Urn off. Then we definitely want to play it slow because they're about to get chunked, and then we can just fight them. Either way, it's a win.
Yeah, because Yamato was just a little bit slow. Otherwise, like, they were... like, what's it called? The Flying Slash was on Timu. They were just too slow to knock it. But I know they took the damage. It feels slightly coin flippy.
This one was a little coin flippy, yeah.
I mean, even if they knock it there, they just had 3 people go to half HP. We have a door that we can play through to ensure that they don't get it. I think we just win
That's
the
true.
fight afterwards off of that initial trade, no?
I think so, yeah.
It's
Plus
a
we have
very
cart.
clear advantage and door. It's just different.
Yeah. All right.
Especially because Morpho was able to rotate after quicker than the Rum. With split pushing instead. By the way, before and after that Bebop trade, it was 3k and 3k. So the differential didn't change before and after the silver pick and me killing Dalt, even though I got the picks after.
Yeah, so probably just get out of the fight and go clear the blue.
Yeah, I just didn't see Dalt behind me that low. So
Yeah. No, that's fine.
I killed myself in that fight, I'll be honest. I'm not even kidding. If you watch my POV, I calmed it in game. I didn't check my health bar. I could have just backed up. It's just I walked at the silver. I could have just backed up.
Yeah, so we're pretty strong at this point, but we do need to buy after the Urn, which it looks like we're doing. Or we're looking for like a 3200 or something. With us being relatively strong like this, something we should think about in between urns, especially on these like 5-minute cycles with sinners. What is the most valuable part of the map right now?
Buffs. Or the double sinners, sorry.
Doubles. Doubles is the most valuable part on the map until 15 minutes rolls around. So we can have Ven secure our doubles in this situation. And I think we can just push our waves and look to secure their doubles. Even better if we can get a kill on Silver or Pocket or maybe even Billy ahead of time, because those 3 heroes are pretty good in that doubles area. So if you can take away their strengths at doubles and then go take it, it's even freer. But if we go to doubles right now, I think either we get a fight that we want or we just take the doubles. And then we'll want to go clean up our waves again and get ready for buffs.
I think it's fair to look aggressively for an engage with Timu while he has his ultimate up. Like you're talking about Timu liking a catch. Because it should still just barely be up before the next turn engagement.
Yeah.
If you're looking for like their Sinners or even that Guardian, just open the map up a little bit more.
Yeah, and ever since the urn changes around the Kevlin ulti, I genuinely kind of don't want to use it in that capacity. Like, it feels really...
Remind me of the exact interaction. Does it freeze
It
the drop off?
feels
You can't. And you
bad.
can't. Okay.
No, so it's the person who has the urn. If they get into the dome with you, I think they can still drop it. But if it gets dropped anywhere in the dome, then it freezes the urn. I think.
Okay.
We'll have to test that to be sure again. Either way, I think it's just not. I think dome is not really an urn ulti. Maybe like post if everybody's piled on like in the circle, but as far as like securing it goes, I think it's more counterproductive.
It is nice because you can lock people in, especially if we have a door on it. It's like, let's say like the Yamato Billy jump on you or whoever turned in the urn, and we've got the pod door. You dome, and then you still have the door to get out of the dome. And alternatively, anybody can go in and out of the dome from our team and take that fight. But in mid boss, I do think dome can be a bit more of a coin flip regarding to value, especially as the later game goes.
Well, if we're all on the same page, I think it's actually the best late game ulti for that. Because it drops, and the coin flip is whether or not they get to me or silence me in time. Because if they don't, they all jump in, and we all jump in, and it's 12 people in one dome. Whoever's team owns that dome is fucking winning that fight every time.
Yep.
It's just, I think I need to get better at just playing super back and safe until it's about to drop. So I put myself out there a little bit too much and get like silenced in key moments, and sometimes it makes it coin flippy, like you're saying.
It might just be because I'm an M1 who's usually playing outside of the dome, playing for damage during urn. It doesn't happen very often, but like if like you dome, it's me versus everybody outside the dome, and I have to leave, or I don't know. But I think it's fair what you're saying. I think picks are good with your dome generally, like here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like ideal use case is like I drop onto your head here with a dome, and they
Yep.
they have to deal with you for the duration of that, and there's no way they're gonna kill you.
Yeah, like we know Sinners are respawning at 1330. If we just play on top of you when you're on the rooftop, there's a Rem and the Yamato right there.
Yeah.
We've got our guys, Starmina. We can just take a fight right there.
Yeah, they're not winning that trade, and it's different than late game, whereas like late game I can drop in on top of somebody who's about to die, and it will absolutely save their life. But until there's 5 points in it, it's not a lifesaver so much as a combat enhancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think ideally it'd be jumping on Race here on the lane, because then you stop Race momentum, try and get the Guardian.
There.
We gotta watch this.
The moment that Pocket gets an affliction off on us, we get
Yeah, like
banished into the Shadow Realm, so we can disengage.
So it's to be a day of violence.
I also have a DB at this point. I don't remember what the comms were, but I think I self-casted it.
Dalt is cooking here.
Oh no.
Don't do it, Dalt. Don't do it. Don't do it, Dalt. Don't.
This guy is talking about my movement, by the way.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Like, bro, what are we doing? If I rape a quarter second, so I'm alive. What are we doing? Like, bro, what are we doing?
That's funny. Oh, ooh. That's good.
This is crazy. This is homophobic, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Does Pod take that? I would. I would 100% take that.
Punishment for reasons. So I didn't want to be cursed by whatever killed Mina.
Let's push York.
That's a scary closet.
The real question is, did Pocket get the assist?
He got the kill.
Yeah, he got an assist
the
because
kill?
he dealt damage to Mina before she died.
All right. Well, regardless, I do like this engagement over here. As soon as Pocket ults, we just need to leave, which we kind of do. We get buff. We pick up Burn.
Headed to yellow.
All groovy.
Doorway's almost ready.
We slow play this while we get set up. Perfectly fine. Doorman gets set up. They're like, we've seen this before. We don't want to play this.
We don't know what to do.
Billy does. Billy finds out why it's a bad idea. No notes.
Fencing gratuitous
Does
violence.
Counterspell do anything against that?
Headed to Broadway.
Yes, it blocks all of them.
It blocks all of them. Oh,
Headed to York.
good to know.
Broadway is under attack.
Yeah, Counterspell briefly blocks everything in a very small window.
That's why
So
Counterspell
If it gets triggered, it's a bigger window.
this is going onto this walker is fine. I'll say again, as soon as Pocket ults, it's time to leave.
ITV immediately.
Like
And I'm the only one ticking.
they're showing that they're going to fight us on this, right? Billy just came back from a respawn. They don't have anyone matching Mina and Blue. We know that Wraith is on the opposite side of the map. Otherwise, everyone is here. So, we leave. This is buying a ton of time for Dalt on mid.
Mina, ha.
With Galvin's help, death. Agreed to immediate attack.
I remember you apologizing for this, Morphe. That is actually my fucking purpose.
Yeah.
So
I
you
don't
get
like
those
to
words
leave.
out your mouth.
I don't like to leave people behind.
Look,
No.
if you look up and I'm dead and everyone else is alive, I'm doing my job. And something worked out somehow.
Yeah. Overall, I think this is fine though, especially because we extend the fight afterwards. These are the kind of fights that we want to extend as long as we can because we're winning everywhere else on the map. So I think even if we have like 3 people die here, which we don't, this is still fine.
I mean, Ven pounced, traded the other side.
Yeah.
Dalk got Walker. Like that was a sick engagement. Even if, I mean, you know how I feel about Walker, but if they have one dead, and I'm okay with like 2 people dying to Walker, even losing 3 people here is like a positive trade in my mind.
Yeah. No, this is just a win-win-win across the board for us. So nice job on that one.
If we have a lead at all, one of the best things we can do to extend that advantage, if we can, is to take mid Walker, because that opens up the center of the map,
Take
and
it
that lets us
first.
take fights. Yep, and that lets us take. Well, A, it's the easiest to take the Walker first, because of the buff after. But B, if we take that center Walker, it opens up the middle of the map. That means we can force fights around the middle of the map more easily, around 20 minutes, and then play for mid boss after that.
So Morphe, I don't know if this was exactly your plan here, but the Sinners there is the most valuable part of the map at that moment. And you caught them being greedy, trying to get it while you're strong. So that's the kind of punish that we're looking for.
Yeah, I heard someone doing the scenery, and I thought to myself like, the fuck are they doing my scenery? And
Yeah.
Them.
I think their doubles are about to respawn soon. But either way, like, we're super strong here. They have stuff on their side of the map, so we should just take it. Ben, are you doing a back camp right now? I think when we're this strong and we're playing this aggressive on the map, you can play a little further up as well.
Okay.
I mean, it is the triple camp, and we're at 19 minutes where he can cycle those pretty quick, right?
I mean, he could be taking their
Yeah.
sinners, could be taking their tier 3 though.
Wait,
It's
can I
more-
tap in for a second?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, I would
Yeah,
not do
go
that.
ahead.
What on this map?
Tap in, Dalt.
That's wait.
I was saying not to this specific scenario. Sorry, go ahead, Ben.
No, I was gonna say because you have everybody on the left side of the map. You have Pocket mid, Wraith right. If I try to invade their camp, then I'm just gonna get collapsed if you want, and then I have to take the odds of winning that with ult when they have Wraith ult and Pocket ult. I don't think I would do that.
Do they kill you right now?
You do.
Maybe Wraith, maybe if Wraith comes over. Okay.
Race and Rem kill him after. That's why we take the fight on the walker after this.
Hmm.
Because we see two jumping Ven, so we just take the walker.
Wouldn't it just be safer to do some of the side camps and let the wave come to you?
Yes, correct. I don't know what I was thinking here, to be honest. I was being greedy.
It would be safer. My thing with you playing more aggressive into their neutrals is you can 1v1 any of them, right?
Yeah, probably for sure.
So they have
Maybe
to send
Wraith. But
they have to send more than one to you to kill you or to force you from taking their shit. And if we see that on the map, which is what happens, we take this walker. Or potentially we take an even better fight and we just take mid. But like on the other side of the map, we're playing very aggressively, so if they send numbers to the wrong spot on the map, they're just giving us their walker.
Basically, if we have pressure and priority on the other lanes in the map, it's fine for you to play a little bit more aggressive, as long as we are in a place where we can capitalize on that. But if we're all playing very neutral and farming our camps, and then you get caught 1v2, we can't do anything with that.
Importantly, you are strong enough to 1v1 right now.
Correct.
If you are not, then that would be very, very risky for you to do. In this case, they sent two to you. And like, you're a Geist, so it's gonna take them a little while to kill you. Meanwhile, we're taking Walker. And what can they do on this side of the map?
With wave pushed out the way that it is, nothing.
Right.
If they got wave before doing that, like it should be for that play, they could potentially trade a walker.
Yeah. So again, we're forcing them to make difficult decisions here. And we have a doorman, so we just get out after the walker. See.
If you wanted, the only other minor thing you could do, Ven, would be you could just play around your ult timing a little bit more and just stick on our side of the map until you have your ult. Because I think it was within like 5 or 10 seconds of being up when they jumped you.
Yeah, it was close.
Makes sense.
Right this way.
Because you could probably almost 2v1 them because you swap the race and then the
Yeah.
Rem is just paper.
Sorry for the headache with the pod POV.
I know exactly where I'm going, thank you.
I know you do.
No, this is
I immediately dropped it because I thought Mina needed help.
That's fine. Alright. So
You should
we
be
get
able to place doors with a big arrow on them to tell you which way to go when you go through them. A little exit sign.
Well, if you
So-
ever hear me call direction, that's in
You do
relation to
call
the
it.
door.
Yeah.
And it's much appreciated
It helps.
because that shit
It's
is
necessary.
discombobulating as fuck.
I haven't heard an up or down door call yet. That's a little bit advanced for us. So
Well, just wait.
there are a few doors we have to
Valve
jump
lets
on the
me
roof.
just wait until Valve lets me place ceiling doors.
Oh,
no.
boy, and floor doors.
And let you use the momentum.
Yeah, I'm picturing a cart of 6 people that just drops off through the floor. Where'd they go? Nah, they got they got potted.
I've noticed this a couple times in VOD's pod, but anytime Urn is in play, we need to play aggressively on the map. So I think here we always want you when you're on Doorman at Urn drop off to try and secure it. But the worst thing that we can do when we're running Urn is have people farming neutrals on our side of the map. Unless that's our whole point, is we're just behind, we're picking up Urn, and we're using it so that we can secure our farm. But I know that was not the call here. Like, let's say it was just Egg over here. If Egg decides to run all the way up to here, you know, and just kind of int for these base guardians, that is a better play around Urn than taking these camps back here. Because it forces the enemy to respond to something, which is what we need in order to secure the Urn.
Drive safely.
It's Dalton. You want to take bets on whether or not he does?
Bebop is gaining momentum.
Nice dodging the affliction.
Just kind of an even trade.
I do think it's fine to do a 2v2 on the left, because if we win, then we probably get to kill base guardians.
Yeah. I don't know if it's correct to go for a dunk on this Urn. I know that we get it. I think if they're on top of it a little better, they knock it off, and this becomes messier. There's a chance that they can secure the Urn. The thing is, we just won this 2v2 over here, so we're up
I remember
2v2.
comms. I remember comms specifically for this one, Mana.
I was asking
was
for
eggs.
Urn with the dome. Like, I was asking if we could do it, and Temu said, like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I also, like, I remember specifically this comm because we got in there. I had Perry up, and nobody was close enough to contest it, and I knew he was out the door and around the corner, so I knew that we could dunk it.
Okay.
And if you look, the Billy gets close, but I'm in parry range, so it wasn't even relevant.
That's fine then.
But yeah, I agree. I just there was an opportunity for an uncontested dunk there, even though it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah. And yeah, I think it's unlikely that they kill all of you.
I
At
think
this
we
point,
misplayed the
which
fight
is the only
after a
way
little bit, too.
that this goes wrong. I mean, if you just have Dalt
don't-
inside
I don't
that
think
dome, I
we-
think it's even better.
Yeah, that's
I don't think we
mainly what I'm talking
misplaced it. We misplayed it because we were 3v4, and we were already low. Like, we were already taking damage because we were trying to get there. So we were already in a disadvantage in numbers and in health. Because yeah, I'm doing space, but you know, like, we didn't have Ben there. If Ben was there, he was pushing those. Like, it's okay. But if we had Ben there, it is a totally winnable fight. Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Pause.
Yeah, the dome was very close.
No. The dome was just not it. Like, there's no reason that I should be doming there. There just isn't. That was a complete waste, and it could have changed this fight afterwards.
Okay.
But
I
it's
don't know.
it's a small nitpick.
We would have already been afflicted.
I can't DB it off one person. So
I
whoever
think the
gets
other thing is you're
lowest-
preventing the Wraith from DPSing.
That's fair.
Like,
I'm just saying
you're
this
just
was
soloing
the
out
worst
someone.
use case for that super important ability, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Which is why I think like it was a misplayed fight.
No, that's fine. It's even. We get the urn. Again, Morphe with Apollo, just a 2 on the urn in addition to our other urn secure just makes this impossible for them. But something we did really well, at least up to this point in the game, is we are fighting when our waves are good. I know early on with the Rem doing his thing, they got a little bit of walker damage, but that was it.
We never did get Dalt's point, did we?
Pulse point was lost to time.
Yeah. I wish that all the cooldowns and replays didn't break the moment someone paused.
I still wish that Ig had picked up the value Mystic expansion on Hook.
We talked about it a
It's
little bit.
very cheap. It's a very cheap investment.
Yeah, it's worth it.
This is just a taste of
Listen, if Mana can't get me to spend money at 10k souls, you're not gonna get me to spend money at 800 pod. I hate to tell you. I'm teasing. It's a good pickup. I just I need to get more comfortable on the itemization for Bebop and just spend some games doing it. But it's a nightmare to play gun Bebop in pubs, to be honest.
Also, if you want to do like some hook training sometimes, because I know it's like really like a fuck, I don't even know how to. It's like a psychological mini game.
Look, if you want to do
right?
some hook train, because I just watched you miss a single hook, we can help you out.
Sure.
No, but it's also
Nah, I'm
it's
just
also
teasing.
something that is like you don't get a lot of practice with, and
It's a
that we
feel.
could we could condense 5 minutes and crank out like 5 games worth of feel out of that for you, and just make it 10 times easier.
Yeah,
That
I don't
doesn't
mind.
mean it's gonna
doing some
hit
lane
it. I'm
practice and
just
stuff.
I
Yeah, know
figured
what you
I'd
mean.
offer.
Do some Bebop Rumble out in the lobby.
Gotta do
I
a
used to be a
Bebop
Roadhog main.
V1. Yeah, I play a lot of Roadhog and Blitzcrank.
So I
Those are
don't
my
know
boys.
if. Sorry to bring it back to the VOD, but
How
I
dare you.
don't know if the comm was just to continue looking for hooks, but we don't have anyone yellow right now.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
So I think we're just posturing a little long there. And we do need to take our side of the map. Like, they have nothing here, right? So when we're ahead, it is okay for us to take our side of the map, as long as they don't have like all their neutrals up. We already made sure that all this was secured, so now we can go back and take this, get strong before the next fight. I think it's fine to look for the hook on this walker, because we can turn that into something aggressive if we hit it. But as soon as we don't, we just Just go take all this, right?
I think the timer was a little bit off, but I remember thinking about double Stinger spawning around 23 minutes.
Yeah,
But that's only ones that are actually on time.
yeah. So close.
Oh yeah, they end up spawning at like 25.
Yeah. Is that gonna be compy in like 3 years when this game is actually released and pro teams are playing? If
Oh, absolutely.
the timer's the same, where they will like delay doubles when they're behind so that it's safer to take while the enemy team goes and does
Earn
or something.
100%.
Yeah, it's actually kind of next level.
I mean, it's as simple as you kill the doubles during earn, so they spawn on the 5-minute timer of earn,
Yeah.
and they have to choose between the doubles or earn.
How often do you give earn though? Like I
I
can't
mean,
remember
you
the
don't
last
want
time.
to. You
We
don't
do
want
see-
to.
we
Like
do see
it's. Sorry, Paco.
We do see a slightly different version of that mindset occurring right now in pro play, where if,
I see Ray.
like, say mid boss is up in a minute, respawns are like 40 seconds long, and if you get a pick off right now, that's detrimental because you won't have, like, they'll respawn before mid boss is up, and you won't have your ultimates ready.
Yeah, so
Presumably.
don't force fights at that time.
Timing.
Alternatively, if you have a pick comp, you want to force fights before those big team fights if you're playing into team fight comp.
Try to blow the ulties in their non-opportune circumstances. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Why not
the-
make the pocket pop their ult?
This right here is the kind of shit that we were not doing before, and we just let this wave go by and become a problem in our walker. Thank you, Morphe, for grabbing this before that happens.
You can
As a
talk about
person-
whatever you want from me, that I'm bad, that I don't have good movement, but I'm taking care of the waves.
You are. This is quite good.
As the person who touches the waves the least amount on this team, you're welcome, Anna.
I think I comment to Ben, but I was telling Ben, hey, you go to the fight because you're closer to it. Let's go yellow. Let me get mid. But whatever. Nobody was punished for it.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing this kind of doorman, when it comes to earn, the most important thing for you, Pod, is to, I mean, you can be at pickup and you can be at drop-off pretty easily. So the most important thing is just to get you at drop-off ahead of the earn for your setup. And
I
in
could
this
rewind
case,
a little bit and look at my POV because it's really heartbreaking what I almost managed to pull off.
I did see this. How did you end up solo in this side lane? That is the real tragedy here.
Right this way. Our yellow walker is under attack. They've taken our yellow walker.
It was me looking at the minimap and immediately seeing that the wave is pushing.
Yeah, I mean, someone should be here, right? But man, we really want veterans. God, I totally thought you were gonna get him. I was like, this fucker. The spirit shielding saved him.
I do believe that it's time
Or no,
to
it's the majestic leap shield.
I just
Even worse.
believe. Yep.
Good luck defending the Baroness.
I mean, really good job taking these fights when we know that they sent numbers elsewhere.
Bebop continues to bring support to the Amber Hand.
This felt like the sloppiest bit of the game. Was just rotations for Walker and then Urn and then mid and then.
Yeah, that could be tighter for sure.
Because we ended up giving 2 Walkers for Urn and then we took a advantage fight on mid.
Here is just we forgot about the crystal, or we did not calm when the dome was going down.
I was Harvey in there, and I'm so sad.
They get all 3, which is this is probably the biggest blunder of the game.
By the way, I will not be using my hook in mid ever again.
Yeah, Egg
Sorry,
and I talked about that.
At
Right?
least, at least not to me, please.
It's just a coin flip, tossing the hook into the mid like that.
I see the enemy. Be careful.
Did you? Okay, so this.
It's an honor to be of service. Need to be of assistance.
Yeah, we need to coordinate the dome a little bit. Also, against like Billy, just play the. Pod is doing his damnedest here. Like cart's 2 away, under Walker.
There is a reasonable argument to be made for just shutting the door right there, but then our Walker dies.
I think if you make that argument, then the argument is that I just don't dome, especially with Affliction going off.
Yeah, but how are you supposed to know that I carded 2 away in the heat of the moment?
Because Podrick, in the heat of all the clutch moments, you are always carding 2 to 3 people away. I think I should know that right now.
I mean, it's just we have to
But, yeah.
communicate ahead of time. Are we doming, or are we just playing it?
We got 2 Ds to use, but not at the same time.
Right. So, yeah, honestly, in this situation, I don't care what decision is made. I think either are perfectly viable. Just gotta make one.
Nice work.
They get 3. They unfortunately get the Walker as well. I have absolutely 0 problem with the mid call. I think the mid call was great. It was just the execution.
Level geometry.
And if that mid goes how it should have, we don't have a problem trading the mid Walker for that, because we should come out with multiple rejuves and a 1 fight.
You are all bearing witness to perfection.
Heavy is the hand that domes us into bad situations.
This is a situation where we're kind of split, and
Well,
it's
I do
28.
think that the dome is fine if we remember to punch.
Yeah.
We just forgot.
No, like I said, the dome is perfectly fine. Not doming there is also perfectly fine. The team just needs
I don't want
to
to get
know which one to be ready for.
I don't want to get too caught up in that, but is that something where we can literally like, is it so responsive that you can do a countdown and drop it like we do punch midair, you know? Like 3, 2, 1, and then on 1 we all heavy melee, and then, you know, he drops it, you know?
We will have to practice it because it's not instantaneous, but it is a set amount of time. So in theory, I can time it where I drop it and you guys frame it perfectly. Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
That is also
It's
risky.
like a 1.5 or something.
That is also risky because at higher levels, people's reaction time with heavy melee, it's a lot easier to get parried like that.
yeah, because we
Yeah.
can get triple parried.
Yeah, and it's one where they'll hear the sound of the heavy melee wind up as I'm like, when I make the call and you wind the heavy, we'll still be in dome.
Okay, so here's what you do.
So they'll get like a telegraph.
Top people, it doesn't matter, but yeah.
Hang on. You put dome up, right? Like a second later, everyone goes for a heavy melee, but it's a fake out. Then you drop it. Then you heavy melee again. You have someone on the rejuve with counterspell parrying or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, or if just the people punching have unstop, it doesn't matter, and you can frame it anyways, right?
True. I mean, the parry will still stop you from taking the rejuve, right?
Will it?
I believe it does. Even if you're unstopped. You don't
Yeah,
get
you
stunned,
don't
though.
you do not get stunned. You don't get the rejuve.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
It does happen with Yamato ult too. That's why when I'm Yamato ulting, I need someone to parry, because if there's no one parrying, they can still parry me and get the rejuve.
I do want to give
Oh, wait,
props
sorry.
to their pocket player for being top net worth the whole game.
For being what?
Top net worth the whole game.
Yeah. That play had me a little worried because we go for a pick on the rem on the left side, and meanwhile we're looking for a walker over here on this side. But good job just backing out.
As long as you're paying me, you can be as rude as you want, Mina. I knew the Hidden King could count on you, Kelvin.
We did so well with the other urns. We weren't really ready to deny this pickup. We end up getting it. Fortunately.
This is my time now.
What's the matter, organics? Gone out with old Bebop?
Part of the reason why we weren't ready for this urn is because Morphe goes in on Wraith, and then Temu sees that happening on the map and is there for backup, which Apollo probably needs at this point against the Wraith. I don't think you're easily 100 to 0ing a Wraith at 35k.
Without Rem, I kill her. I already had that 1v1 and almost win, but Rem came into the rescue. And I had 3 instances of 1v1s against Wraith. One with her ult that I back up, then a second one that I was winning, but I back up, and then a third one that is with the urn, that Rem came by and came to help me.
I will point out, Wraith has max 2 at this point, You're not going to kill that Wraith. Wraith also has Indomitable, which did proc there and prevented her from getting stunned. You're not killing Wraith at this point. Not anymore.
I'm still thinking the 1v1. I cannot let her be free against and then that lane with me.
I'm
know?
not telling you to just like let her push to our base guardians, but you do pull Temu over here when we're trying to pick up an urn. And this isn't the scenario we had earlier with Ven, where Ven is perfectly happy to 1v1 anyone on their team and force them to pull over extra people. I think Wraith can 1v1 you in this situation. If she doesn't have ult, I would say it's close. If you counterspell her ult, also close. But she has max 2 is the big thing for you in trying to secure the kill.
The urn has been dropped.
This is my time now.
Like by the time you get cooldowns back and close the gap again, she will have ult again. To be fair though, I'm not sure why Jack is going into melee range at you.
Like, I'm not gonna leave her to do that disrespect to me. Like, he's insulting me to my face, man.
I mean, that's fine. Just don't bring Temu. And I know Temu's just gonna come help you regardless.
Yeah, that's it. Look, man.
I know that this is not you being like, Temu, come
Sorry,
here
buddy.
quick. I need a babysitter.
That isn't right. That is my thought when I kill Silver. Like, what? This isn't right. The fuck happened to her?
And he goes and cleans up the other wave.
I don't think I had anything else after this, really.
Look at me, rubbing shoulders with the Royals.
We get what we can in their base. Back off, take mid after this. Oh, something I did want to say here. I don't know if someone posts this in our Discord, but something we could leverage more is after we take a bunch of stuff in their base, if there is no mid boss to go take, or maybe even if there is and they're all respawning right then, you can play like inside of green box.
Asterisk.
That was
the green
that was
box clip.
asterisk.
Yeah, you can play inside green box. On the other side of the map,
They only have one
you could
shrine
play
left.
here too. There's also still just green box. I think people are getting more wise to this position, but still viable. Play under here. Really just anything outside their base where they can't see you.
Thank you for getting
Or play through the door.
Or play through the door.
What if we have a big shiny door and then it's opposite the green box, so they're all looking at the door?
Hmm.
Actually, that would be really good with pod baiting a door next to green box with cheat deaths.
Fun fact: when you're far away enough from somebody on the other side of the door, your health bar doesn't render.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Is this where they make the desperation play?
The rejuvenator is descending.
Oh god.
We get a little separated because some of them.
Because the door.
Yeah, yeah.
If you give up now, I'll throw in a free night stay at the Baroness.
Where's Bangalore?
Hey, Mr. Spangamoth did not feel like he was having a good game.
No.
I think he's mad
mean,
that we
he's
banned
banned
so
pretty hard,
much
isn't he?
stuff from him.
Waiting to be claimed.
I mean, it's not as bad as what we did to Lego Mage in the last one. Imagine not getting any of the heroes that you're comfortable on, and then you're forced onto Sinclair.
Your top 4 picks all taken.
Yeah. I guess maybe the thinking is you're Sinclair, so you can play a quarter of your hero.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, they did that. They could have taken Lash.
They chose to
But they
pick Rim instead. And
They were gonna play Lash into Kelvin, so
Well, that's the thing is Spangle only really
And then-
plays Rem and Ivy, so.
Won't forget that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, would you rather be on a character you're familiar with and want to play into
Good game.
a bad matchup, or would you rather be on like a super uncomfortable hero? You know what I mean? They had the opportunity.
Good game.
Well done, everyone.
I also don't think they respected me for us to pick me Lash because we literally never do. Because fuck that character,
No
bro.
one can
Character
stop
sucks.
me.
Look, if you were drafting, we would never ever play Lash.
That is fucking facts, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's for damn.